Hi everyone, I'm Holly with Missouri River Soap, and I had a release at the end of last week, so I'm packing orders, and we know you all love the packing videos, so that's what I'm going to do today. Now I have one here that I pulled, and I realized I don't actually have the soaps packaged yet, but you all love to see that, so we'll do that as part of the video. So we have a Luscious Lemon Soap. I have two of those actually. And then what we have are the Serenity Butterfly and a Tranquility Butterfly. They smell so good. I especially love this one. That's just really, really good. It smells like lilac. And so I have just these heart baggies. I just was using up stuff that I had because supply orders are just taking so long right now that I just decided that I was just going to use up stuff that I had. So it would help if I get the label on there too. These do have a front and a back. There's like a seam on it there. I do love these baggies though. They're so cute. They don't match exactly. They're super cute. Let's use a twisty tie. And because cold processed soaps need to breathe, I usually do just give this a little snip on the side just so that they could get plenty of air. So I just have my cute little label. Oh, I forgot to bring over my little trash can. It's so cute. Okay, so there's that label. And we'll get the Tranquility label on, and then I can finish packing this order. And there we have Tranquility and Serenity. Quite some time ago I got a free little mini trash can from Uline, and it's just the cutest thing. I love it. I use it constantly. So I'm going to move these like so. I'm hoping everything is in focus. And then I'm going to put these on the top. Let's do it like that. So just going with some simple shred, just some craft, a little bit of blue. It doesn't exactly match. Again, it's using up supplies. I can't even get this shred from my normal supplier right now, so not quite sure what I'm going to do about that when I run out. I think I'm going to put the samples back here. Now this particular customer, I know that, well, she's amazing because she's been with me for so long, but she's amazing anyway. I'm trying to think of what would be a good one to send. She has a lot of allergies that I try to keep track of. So let me think for a minute. I'm pretty sure she's okay with berries, so I'm going to put in a wild berry chamomile. Just tuck it over here on the side so that we don't squish down on any of those butterflies. Alright, gonna get the invoice and my business card tucked in. And again, just using up supplies, so this paper was not my first choice. But right now it's taking like 3 weeks to even, in some cases, even get some of my supplies shipped. And so when you only have a shorter window between releases, it's kind of a pain right now. A lot of companies are working, you know, with minimal staff just so that they can keep everybody separated better. But it also means that it's harder for us to get our supplies in. So I'm just trying to work with it and use up the stuff that I have. No sense it's sitting around anyway. So since I'm working over here for this video, which is not my normal zone, I'm going to take this over, print the label off, and I'll come back for the next package. This order is going to a customer in Puerto Rico. So hello to you in Puerto Rico. Oh, we have Desert Flower, and this is like a, is it cactus blossom, I think? It does smell really good. I love the label on that one. And we have a Fruity Loops wax melt. I just love how these turned out. And I have a peach cream wax melt donuts and the lemon cake wax melt donuts. I just love those sprinkles. I'm going to try to come in for you. Just love those sprinkles. They're like basically unavailable in the world now, it seems like. So I paid an arm and a leg to get the last bottle from the supplier. Like, we have to have it. We've got to do this again. It's so pretty. This one, I always test my people. So I make them sniff things and see if they can like figure out the scent. And so I had my husband sniff it first, and he was like, you know, they're kind of afraid to say the wrong thing in case it's like completely off. And I'm like, oh, no. But my husband, he's like, peach? Something creamy peach? Like a cobbler? And I was like, bingo, you got it. And then my son did the same thing. He was up labeling soaps, and I made him sniff it. And he said, peach? Like a peach dessert? I was like, yes. That was a winner. I love it so much. Now, the wax melts are sold out, and that's really exciting. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. You know, this has been a really scary time for a lot of makers, and we have been blessed with a lot of support, and just thank you guys for that. Thank you so much. It does help us not to worry quite so much. You know, we're starting to run into some supply issues, and you know, we don't know what's going to happen. So we're hoping it maintains, but I'm going to be thankful for everything as I go. So let's see. We did a bunch of donuts. I can't remember if I've sent this customer Cherry Dippity. You know, I think I'm going to put in, I have these super cute wax melts that I made. Do you guys remember? You'd had to have been a customer or at least followed me. Oh, it's been 3-ish years ago that I made a bunch of the bear wax melts. Anyway, this one is Huckleberry Sugar Blossom. And I did actually spell it Huckleberry on purpose, in case anybody wonders about that. Okay, dude, we gotta make you fit in there. You're kind of, there you go. Have yourself a little party and hang out together properly. Yes, that'll be fine. What am I feeling here? I don't want to squish anything. How about we just put these kind of on its side? Oh, yes, that's a much better idea. Okay, so was that all wax? We had, oh no, we had one soap. So what can we put in? I have a ton of triple milk, so I am putting triple milk into a lot of orders, but I love it. Unscented soap. Sometimes I'm like, well, it's unscented, and maybe that's not what they want. And then I'm like, but it's so good, so they should try it if they haven't already. So we go with invoice and business card. So my husband prepared all of these boxes that I've been using today. He prepared them yesterday. He wanted to get in on it while the good tape gun was available. So he built a wall, and I was like, well, I was planning on watching some television. He's like, well, you better get to packing so you can find your television. So I did. And now I can find the television. I don't really pay much attention. I'm one of those people that I will basically zone out a show. I think I'm watching it, but I'm not really. But usually pick up enough to know what's happening. I'm like that with reading. Like I can read a whole thing and not have a single clue what just happened. I guess it's a comprehension thing. My brain wanders. But thankfully when I'm packing orders, it wanders to the order first. Okay, so this one is ready to go to Puerto Rico. I'll be back for the next. This order is headed to Kentucky. We have a desert flower. I'm just going to put it on its side. We have a green clover and aloe wax melt clamshell. That's not going to work. That does not work. I'm going to give that a little wrap. And the reason why, and you can't really see it, the pokey part on the clamshell is going to sit here and rub on the open window of the soap, and we just can't have that. So we're just going to wrap the soap because that'll protect it a little bit better. So we'll put that there. That should be fine. And we have a cool cucumber sea salt soap. I just love these so much. Goodness gracious. Okay, put that there. And again, we have the lemon cake and the peach cream wax melts. So cute. Now, I do have a lot of wax ordered. I poured and poured and poured until my wax was completely gone. So I poured a ton for this release and it sold amazingly. Like, wax was a hot commodity on this one, which is so much fun. So I'm going to remake most of it, if not all of it, for May, but my wax supplier is like 10 days lead time right now. So by the time that ships, it comes, I let it decontaminate because that's important in what we're doing. Then, good golly, I'm almost 3 weeks in before I can even start pouring it. And I do like my wax to have a 2-week cure time, so I might have to put a note on it because I'm planning my release in May for around like the 21st. So it's important that things get here and I can get to moving. But I may have to bump it just based on what's happening with our supplies. Like I went to order this morning from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and it showed me line jump time. So it's the 4th, and it showed me the line with paying the $15 for the line jump. It anticipated that my order, if I did that, would only ship on the 12th. The 12th! The 12th! Oh my goodness! I was like, with a line jump, I will just take my chances. So we're gonna do the best we can, but we're struggling with things taking a super long time to get to us, and it's no fault. I have no fault with the suppliers for that. I know they're doing the best that they can. I'm just stating that it's kind of a situation. But I'm gonna definitely get a lot of these wax melts remade because they're so cute and they smell amazing, of course. So let's see, we need to pick a sample. Did this customer order a Fruit Loops? I don't think. Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops. So I have a bunch of little, oh goodness, I need to show this to you. This is my basket of Wax Melt Happy. Is it not so pretty? Look at all these colors. It just makes me so happy. I just love it so much. There's just little things in my life that really mean quite a lot to me. And having all these colors, it means a lot. So I'll have cute little bunny shapes. We're going to go with the Fruity Loops. I may just put him over here. Shield. It looks like it's supposed to be a girl bunny. I don't know. It has a bow anyway. So we're just going to put the little bow bunny in there. And I do need to give a shout out to Max and Poppy and Maggie. Hello guys. Thank you for your notes and for watching my videos, and I just think Max and Poppy, those are just the cutest names. Just the cutest names. So I need to dig around. I think I'm going to do a wild berry chamomile again, because it's right here on top. I told my husband and son do all the samples, and they just stacked it in here, and I was like, I don't know where anything is. So just kind of going right off the top for now. So we're going to do that. And get the invoice. I just love that families are spending time together watching my videos. My goodness, that just means a lot. That just means so much to me. I am so much a family person. We've been playing Uno a lot. It's like we get to like 4 or 5 at night, you know, when we all get done with work and, you know, feeding the cows and all that. And we meet up in the dining room and we throw down a little bit with some Uno, but it's so much fun. I love that we're not hustling and bustling, and we are spending more time together. You know, my children are getting older. I'm gonna have a senior next year. It's hard to believe. I'm like, I'm not that old. I asked my husband, are you that old? Because I'm not that old. I don't know where they came from, because we have older children. They're all teenagers. So just spending time together with them right now is just so important, because they're going to be gone soon. They're just going to be out of the house. This package is headed off to Maryland. We have a Luscious Lemon and a Figgy Cream. And this is from a first-time customer. It says, watches my videos. So I want to say hello to you and thank you so much. Thank you for ordering. I really appreciate it so much. We have confetti cake marshmallow. So on this particular batch, I did do the drizzle on both and the little rainbow chips on both. Oh, that smells so good. It's amazing. It's amazing. I really wanted to make blueberry donut wax melts. Like, I was over there. I had my wax in my pot in my pouring pitcher. I went to go get the fragrance, and I'm like, I can't find it. I pull over my stool because I'm so short. I'm standing up there and I'm looking around. Where are you? And it was not to be found. So I had a pending order with one of my suppliers, and so I quick got those parts of the blend. I mixed several things for that one. So I went and got that in there, and so it could be on its way. So the fragrance is here now, but I need wax. It feels like a puzzle. Like, you get a little bit here and you get a little bit there, and then you wait a little bit more, and then, oh, this didn't work out, so now you gotta go get this. It's like that with my groceries. Getting groceries has been quite interesting. So our local little grocery store has been doing curbside pickup, which we never took advantage of, but pretty much never going back. It's been so awesome. But like, one of my oldest son, his favorite meal is Southwest chicken pasta. And so I was trying to order this and I was trying to order that and just like gather all the things that's needed for this one meal. And oh, they didn't have the green onions. Okay, well, we'll push this meal to next week. Oh, they didn't have the cheese sauce. Okay, we'll push this meal to the next time we go grocery shopping. Finally, I was like, this is baloney. I made my own cheese sauce from scratch. He likes the jarred. It's a thing, you know. It's not the healthiest in the world, but it's a thing. It's what we do. And so I gotta quit talking so that I can get a thing here. Let's do a cherry dippity donut wax melt. I don't know what I did on these, but I had like dripped some yellow wax in the mold and I didn't realize it. So these two ended up a little bit, they have a little yellow drippy spots from another scent, but won't cause any problems. And then, let me think. Let's put in a fresh linen. That always is such a pretty soap. So just want to make sure everything's protected. There we go. So anyway, it has been a puzzle. Like, a kid wanted to do s'mores. So I ordered graham crackers. And our store didn't have graham crackers for like 3 weeks. But in the meantime, I had managed to get some Nutella, because we use Nutella on the s'mores, and my daughter ate all the Nutella up. So, so go get more Nutella, go get more marshmallows, go get more all the things. Oh boy, anyway, it's interesting. We're adapting. I think, you know, humans are amazing. We adapt, so we'll figure it out. It's not that big of a deal. There's big deals out there, and it's just not a big deal. So this one was pretty much all packed up. I had it mostly packed before I realized that this one had a little note and I wanted to do it on camera. So it's kind of hard to see, but we've got a mango milk. There's a fun kind of orangey color down there. And then the cool cucumber again. And this one is kind of yellowy, kind of orange in some places, and green. I just love that you guys love the sea salt soaps. They've really been quite popular recently, and so I'm upping my batch sizes, but still having to make batches like more often. I have a huckleberry one curing for next month. I'm so excited about it. So we have 2 leather and lace soaps. This is a very strong fragrance with the leather mostly. So I do put these in bags, and they definitely need to be unwrapped once received. And then we have a desert flower and a luscious lemons in there also. So I am making batches quite often. I'm trying to get the remakes in there a little bit more often. One thing to keep in mind is that cold processed soap has to cure for 4 to 6 weeks. And kind of 6 weeks is the number that I like the most. And it just gets better with age. It just has like a chemical, has like some magic, and it just, good things happen once it's allowed to just cure for longer than 4 weeks. It's not just all about evaporating water. So by the time that I have a release and soaps sell really well and I get really excited about that, I already have all my soaps lined up for the next release. So it's kind of hard to get the soaps restocked quite as quickly as, say, the wax melts. It's a little bit more of a melt and pour situation. So I just wanted to give you the heads up on that that's kind of what's going on and why it takes a little bit longer for me to get soaps back into rotation. So for example, I may use all the fragrance I have to make a new batch of soap, and then I have to order it, wait for all that, fit it into my schedule. By the time it's cured for another 6 weeks, you know, we're down 2 to 3 releases by then. So I try to plan ahead, but like this time I completely sold out of so many soaps. Luscious Lemon was just like gone. And what else is sold out? I'm not sure. The salt ones have sold out. It's getting pretty slim on a lot of the remaining things, but I have a couple of special releases coming up. So one thing to keep in mind, I'm having a hard time talking and packing this order at the same time. One thing to keep in mind is I do have a couple of special releases coming up for June and July. So I will have another more regular release in May with more restocks and some new ones too, but just more your average situation. So if you want to, you know, get stock up on some of the things like figgy cream or, you know, fresh linen and iced eucalyptus, which is spearmint, or eucalyptus spearmint. I'm just looking at my shelf. So if you want to buy some stuff like that, it would probably be the best to go ahead and grab those up in May. So we have a wild berry chamomile because, you know, I just like sending those out. And let's see, we have a creme of cacao in here somewhere. You know what? I do not know if she has a wax melter or not. I'm tempted to pop in one of these Fruity Loops because kids love the Fruity Loops. And so I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to pop in a Fruity Loops wax melt. So cute. So in my last set of videos, I did a shout out to Kylie. So this time I want to shout out to Kylie also, but her brother Aiden as well. So hi guys, I hope you're having a really nice afternoon or morning or evening, I guess. I don't know. It's afternoon for me. So I'm just kind of working my time. I'm assuming that you're going to watch it in the afternoon. I don't know. I don't know what you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up. This is going to be the last one for this video. I'm trying to keep them a little bit shorter. This one still may be longer. I know you guys just like the chit chat, and you don't mind if it takes a while, and you know what, if you need to skip around, you do that too. I don't mind. I have kind of attention deficit disorder, I think. I don't stick around with some things for as long as I should. Sometimes I let them just play out so that the creator gets, you know, ad money and stuff, but oh goodness, sometimes I get distracted very easily. Alright, thank you for watching. I am going to move right on to a part 2, so if you're enjoying this, I hope you'll just move on with me. I'll talk to you later. Bye.